Good morning and welcome to the Pen Doodling channel. This is Oliver coming to you as usual from the beautiful town of Youghal on the south coast of Ireland and the Atlantic over here in Europe. And you're more than welcome and thank you for joining me on this journey of doodling with the pen. Something I've been doing for not too long now, only for about 5 or 6 months. And we've been doing some exercises up to now, mostly to do with lines and bubbles. So I thought, why don't we put those together now and make our Zen garden, as we'll call it. So we'll make a little bit of a garden and we'll plant some Zen ideas in there. So how are we going to do this? Well, if you're ever stuck and you don't know what to do, I don't know where I saw this on one of the YouTube channels, and it just says draw lines, and that is true. So I'm going to approximate, I'm going to have to turn this around a bit, approximate to a box. Okay, this, something like this is our box, and draw a couple of lines across that. And I don't like putting them into the corner, so I'm going to put one here that's off the corner, and I'll put this one through the corner. We're going to need another one somewhere, and I'm going to put it down here somewhere. Okay, let's see. Will I put it up there? Sorry, I just can't make up my mind now where to put it. All right, let's take another one here. All right, so they are our lines, and you know, traditionally what we do then is, you know, round these off and blacken them in and stuff like that. But I found another way of doing it on a YouTube channel, and what was it called? I think it was called Doodle Wash. I'll put the handle down below in the description. I'm fairly certain it was called Doodle Wash, and the way he or she did it, and I don't know which is it, a he or a she, because I think it was just music that was on the particular video I was looking at. The idea is that instead of having the lines black, you're going to have the lines, an outline of the line, and the inside of the line is going to be white. Okay. And there's also a nice trick, and that is at the end. Okay, we'll have the end rounded. So let's start with that. We'll round the end. And the other end is going to be straight, which means this end is going to be straight, and it can be almost anywhere. We'll take it from here. In fact, we could take this on the black line. And I guess the other end is going to be rounded. Okay, like a hockey stick. So let's do our next one, and it's going to be, we'll have it rounded on this side. So this end is going to be straight. And now, because we can see the inside of the line, we have to break it here. And try and continue it in a straight line, which I'm not always good at doing. All right. And on the other side, I've come out a bit, so we'll keep out. Okay, we're here just about on the line. Okay. Right, let's, having done that, we'll now try and finish off the outside. And that was a 0.3 I was using. I'm going to use a 0.8, yeah, a 0.8 for the outline. And I like to, when I come across the straight edge, try and come in at right angles on that one. So we're going to have to come up here a good bit, so I'm going to come in at right angles. Missed out a little bit there. We'll be going over this again at a later stage. Come in, up, and have to come down, up and around. Down, up, and around. Okay, that's it now. We can finish off these a little bit with our 0.3, and we'll be going around the edge again later on to finish it off. Yeah, that'll get finished later on. These two are going to be, I think, mirror images of each other, and probably these two as well. And then these two will go together again. Maybe that will be the way to do it. So we have to use things that we have already used. That's going to be the limiting factor. Things that we've already done. So we're not trying to be very sophisticated with this at all. And what can we use? Well, we can use the bubbles anyway. And then there's also the straight lines. There's also the starburst that we did. I wonder where would the starburst go? There'd be an awful lot of white around the starburst, so maybe not that one. I'm going to start with this one. That's a very long one. I think we'll put the lines in here. Let's see how it goes. So the lines are going to be radiating from here and back up. So let's start with that. And from here. And then along here is just a contour line. Contour line means that we follow the shape of the line that's outside it. That's the first one. We'll bring a second one in now. This is an easy one to do, and it also fills up space very quickly. So you'll feel as if you're getting somewhere. Which is quite important when you're starting off on this, that you're not finding yourself with huge spaces to fill that you don't know how to do them. I seem to be moving over to the side there. It's just the way the table is. Sorry about that. Okay, that's one. And we said we'd do something over here as well. So before we do it, we might as well, no, we won't, we'll do it first. And then we'll blacken it in. And we said this one we're going to try the other type of, what's the other one that we did? We did another line one. It was going across, wasn't it? Across to the, yeah, that's the way it was. We come across. Now, it's important, always look where you're going to, not where you've come from. I have a habit of forgetting that after a while. Do you remember we did this? All I'm going to be doing is ones that we have touched on already. Nothing new. That should come out further maybe. We'll keep this one not too long. Next one will go up about here. And we'll go across there. I'm going to come over a lot now, maybe over to here. Okay, let's leave it at that for the time being. See, I think we might have to go over there as well. Right, so our first one was across here. So you take your first line and you draw parallel lines to that. I'm afraid I got one wrong somewhere, I'm not sure where. I'm trying to work out how to split these two up now. I went too far up. If I take that to here, right. I'm just wondering, I might bring it down this way to give a different concept of space and over that way, leaving this one as the last one. I wonder how would that work. I certainly like the idea of that one coming down. I think I'll continue this one the way I have it, this way. I'm going to bring this down straight. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And we have the circle or the triangle there in the middle. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now I'm going to put darker lines along here, but we'll do that at a later stage. I don't want to be doing it now. What else will we do? I don't want to put big bubbles in these. I'd like to put something else in there. I might have to leave that and think about it. I will put the bubbles down here in this one. This one here. I think the bubbles will go well there. You know, this is just, I suppose some people might call this a sampler. Are you giving samples of different things that you can do? Just showing people what you can do. So you can put the bubbles anywhere, but I just have a feeling they might fit in here nicely. So I'm going to do that. And I'll have the, as if this down here is dark and up here is bright. In fact, I might do it bright over here as well, coming down to dark this way. Which means if you want to have it bright, the only way to do that is to put in big bubbles, big stones, because they enclose a white space. Yeah, a big one here. Okay. Now remember, these ones always touch. That's the idea of the bubbles that are white on the inside. They touch each other. If you don't want them to touch, you usually make them black. And do you know how to do? Maybe put black ones over here. know what? I hope I have the camera switched on. I'm thinking of buying a camcorder, because I find the phone, I don't know, it doesn't do a great job. Oh, look at that, we're finished. Okay, that turned out nicely now, didn't it? That was grand. Now I'm going to put in here black rather than white. Oh, left out a bit there. I think, did I do those with you before? I'm not sure if I did. If I didn't, I'm sure it won't be a nice exercise. So let's start off by just blackening this off a little bit. We don't have much room in here. Normally on these small ones I do something like this, a little contour, but we do something different this time. And I'll have to think of what to do in both of these that will fill it up fairly quickly, so that you're not, like, you could do bubbles, but it'll take you forever. And you know what, if that's what you want to do, do it. I have a couple of other ideas that I think might work well in there. Okay, and I'm going to continue off on this in here on the inside. Now all these ideas, they seem to be standard. Everybody seems to be using them. So it's just, all this is a sampler showing your capabilities. So for this one, instead of having an empty center, we're going to have a black center. And we'll do it, start off doing it by doing a whole load of semicircles around the edge. Now, I'm sure they should all be the same size. I'm sure, look, we do our best. This reminds me of that one from World War II. Kilroy was here. The guy who was Kilroy, wasn't he? Supervisor. Quality inspector of the wells on the Liberty ships in World War II. I think they were built up around Boston or something. I could be wrong. By all means, leave a comment down below. Now we're going to continue those out with, it depends on what way you want to call them, either contours or halos. And take your time with these. Now, how would they interact with the ones beside them? There are different ways of doing that, and I haven't quite decided what way I'll do it here yet. something in there. Right, now there we go. That was easy to do. 2 more to do. So let's take a wee break and then we'll do that one. Where's the top? There's the top there. Okay. Well, let us continue with this now. You might remember we did this one a while ago, the sphere and rounding the corners. I'm thinking something like that now we could put in here, with maybe a little bit of a difference in it. Let me just think about this. Starting here in the center, maybe from about here, and one there, and one there. Okay, and the second one over here. Nice. Then this way. I think we can come something like this. I went in too far there, sorry. Oh God. Need Tipex or something for that. Okay, well that's it. And now we just, well, let's make this blacker anyway. That'll go on the outside. Okay. Okay. Well, just start. There we go. Well, there we go. That's that one done. Still haven't decided what to do with there, so while I'm waiting, I'm just going to give this an edge. I think we could do something similar over here with a slight difference. Let's take a curvature across here. And this way, it'll just go about here. That's about it. So before I make a mistake, let's fill in this. Okay, and we use the same type here, so it'll come this way, and I think it'll come from about here. Alright, well there's our first Zen Garden or Zen allotment or whatever you want to call it. It is based on exercises that we have been doing already, so there's nothing new there, and it's just a method. Make yourself an area, divide it up, and then just think of, well, what can you put in there based on designs that you've already learned. That's all you have to do. You don't have to start going off doing something very, very fancy. And it's just another exercise. It's more practice. And the more that you do this, then at a later stage you'll be able to put, I suppose, more organic things together. But this is fine as it is, and I'm not sure which way it should be. Should it be that way up or that way up? I'm going to put it this way up, all right? And like everything else, be sure and sign it. It's important that you take pride in what you do. So I'm signing this as Oliver. And I think today is the 25th of February 2024. Right, well that is me done now until the next time. I hope you've followed along, and I hope you've tried out your own designs in there. And now remember, if you do like what I'm doing, be sure and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just click the button there below and say subscribe. That means that YouTube will try to send you videos similar to this channel from other channels, and it is good to go and get a good selection of videos from different people. So that's the first thing. Then the second one, if you click the bell, that means when I bring out the next one, you'll be informed automatically, and I hope you do that as well so that we can keep in touch. I'm glad that you looked this far, kept with me all this way, and I hope you have taken out your pen and paper and that you're on your own journey as well, just as I am on my journey. So thanks for, what did I say, is a companionship makes a journey shorter, and that's what I like about this. Okay folks, Shinna will, that's it for now. I'll be back to you in a couple of days. Tomorrow is Tuesday and we have our doodling in the library, and I think we might do something like this in the library tomorrow. Okay, so till the next time, Slán Tamil, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.